Tom Brady. The only GOAT Jeff Ross hasn't tried to fuck. Tom Brady, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, most career wins, most career touchdowns. You have 7 rings. Well, 8 now that Giselle gave hers back, but... Sorry, Tom. Tom, the only thing dumber than you saying yes to this roast was when you said, hey, babe, you should try jujitsu. I think that's gotta suck. Dude, how much would it suck for Tom? Oh my God, just knowing your ex-wife's new boyfriend can beat your ass while eating hers. That's gotta be terrible. You'll be okay, Tom.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're great. First, you're the hottest person I've ever seen in my life. I shouldn't be able to talk to you. I can't even handle it. You should see this up close. It's insane. Listen, tonight there's gonna be a lot of jokes about me being like a depraved cum-guzzling slut, and I just want to say for the record, I do have a boyfriend. We've been together for 10 years. He's the love of my life. He's here tonight, and he's sitting right over there, and I want to say publicly, I would shoot you in the fucking face for a lottery ticket to suck this guy's dick. Just a chance. He's perfect. He was on my fantasy team last night. Clint has CTE now. I would show you, but the NFL's making me cover it up. But seriously, Tom, you really are, you're the best to ever play for too long. You retired, then you came back, and then you retired again. I get it. It's hard to walk away from something that's not your pregnant girlfriend. It's tough. Hey, to be fair, he didn't know she was pregnant. He just thought she was getting fat. And Tom hates fat. Do you guys know about his diet program? It is so strict, but if you follow it exactly as he does, you too can lose your family. And seriously, you can lose so much family. It works. Tom also lost $30 million in crypto. Tom, how did you fall for that? Even Gronk was like, me know that not real money.
My beautiful brother right here, Sinbad, the one, the only, the best, most incredible spirit, such a blessing. Be careful what you talk about. Remember I did my joke about having a stroke? Yeah, be careful what you talk about because you'll bring it to fruition. Thank God I did have the woman I talked about, the strong woman who loved me. Come tell you something about a stroke. This is your marriage vows, better or worse, in good health, bad health, rich or poor. This is who you find out what kind of person you got that loves you. Because I know some of the dumb stuff I did during my marriage. I know some days when I'm in this wheelchair at the top of the steps, I know you have been thinking, I know what you did. Let's take a ride.
I'm sure I'm Gil Faisal.
And I am George St. Giglin.
We are two legendary bachelors from the Upper West Side of Manhattan.
And the reason we're here is because we're visiting.
Welcome to our city. Have you guys been here before?
Yeah, we were here in the 60s.
We were both drift dodgers. We dodged the U.S. draft, but we applied hard to the North Vietnamese army.
And when they rejected us, we came to L.A. to drink drift beers at Dodgers games. So we were drift dodgers in lots of different ways.
We're here after the passing of our dear friend, Art Simpson.
These are Arthur's ashes, and Arthur was truly groundbreaking. He broke down barriers in that he would drive through the medians and highways.
We're now at the house here of Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. Lucy and Desi moved into this house in 1955 during the run of their classic CBS...
Jason, I have a question.
Yeah?
Why the fuck are we here?
Yeah.
This is Lucy and Desi's house.
I'm sorry, when I was in Manson family as a pledge, we never came to this house and did creepy crawls or killed anyone.
No.
So what the fuck are we doing here?
You were involved with the Manson family.
Sure. So many people were, honey.
We were there for the good times and the bad times.
Yeah, we were there for the bad times.
This is not a Manson tour. This is a mansion tour of old Hollywood homes.
Right, we're touring all the mansions that the Mansons murdered
people in.
We couldn't get into the Robert Blake tour because it doesn't exist.
Robert Blake, top 3 alibis.
I couldn't have blown my wife's brains out because I was getting my gun.
To blow her brains out.
Let's get back to Lucy and Desi, okay?
You know, she was the first woman to be pregnant on TV.
That is so awesome.
That's true.
Why don't you add that to your fucking tour?
Yeah, he knew something about I Love Lucy that you didn't know, and your job is tour.
How we doing, gang, huh? Holy shit. Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. I'm kind of indifferent on you, to be honest, but perhaps I can grow to love you. Yeah, it's fun being out here in LA, you know? It's tough. I'm having fat thoughts, you know what I mean? I can't escape them. I was having lunch with a friend recently, and I was eating a sandwich. I had half a sandwich left, and I remember thinking, like, damn, why don't they refill sandwiches too? Why is it just drinks?
Everyone's up here talking about what a big winner Tom is, but let me tell you, Tom is afraid of the Giants, which is why Kevin Hart is hosting tonight. It's true. All night, he's been using the stool that Aaron Hernandez kicked out from under himself. Yeah. It's true. Kevin is so small that when his ancestors picked cotton, they called it deadlifting. So many great quarterbacks up here. You know who doesn't pass? Kevin Hart on any movie he's offered. But we are here for Tom. Tom Brady is a patriot, which is surprising considering he looks like a Confederate fag. Tom Brady, why do you look like a gay Tom Brady? Clearly your ex-wife takes after you. I hear she's out there draining balls right now. People love you, Tom. You have the same fan base as Kyle Rittenhouse. Gronk, I'm happy you could take a break from writing Santa letters to be here today. I knew you were here when we were all out of chocolate milk backstage. By the way, Gronk, that's Kevin Hart sitting next to you. That's not your shadow.
Bill, for as long as I've known you, you've always had health calamities constantly.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to you. Yeah, right. What's wrong with this?
You remember when we were in Montreal and you ate something with peanuts in it and you started to have anaphylactic shock?
Anaphylactic shock.
And the guy only spoke French?
Yeah.
You had to do it. He translated on his phone allergic to peanuts. He goes, oh mon Dieu.
He's like, oh, what happened to you? Oh, yeah. I mean, it was like a Muppet. Yeah.
It was.
Oh yeah, swell up.
Because I have the whole EpiPen thing.
Yeah.
Why? What's your allergy?
I'm allergic to cats, fresh cut grass, and broke ass men.
That's right.
Dave, while Bill's out here, and this is a very random tangent, but I only get
You didn't
2 more
fly
shows.
me in.
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't fly me in either, I'm lying. Oh. Trying to make him look good his first season. You know?
Very generous of you.
I'm a giver.
This is the greatest time to be alive in all of human history, and you are living in it. Look at the people with depression. What? That's right. If you got depression or anxiety, tell your depression to shut the fuck up, bitch. This is not the time for that. This is the greatest time to be alive, wherever you are right now. Not 100 years ago, not 1,000 years ago. Right now, for the first time in history, you can change some shit. You can fix some shit. You ain't got to take nobody's word for nothing, not even God's word. Yeah, God made you, he thought you was beautiful, but you think you ugly. Well, guess what? You win, bitch. You can take your whole nose off and put another nose on there. You still gonna be ugly.
Mr. John Stewart. Jimmy Kimmel, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even know he worked here. This is exciting. It's too early for me to say it, but it's moving in that direction. Elephant in the room, kind of out in the way. This is what I look like now.
I grew up hearing your name around my house, you know? They'd be like, yeah, Drew Bledsoe sucks. That big-ass white boy can't run for shit. That nigga got a potato face. Shit like that. I just want you to know I'm not like that. I'm evolved, you know what I mean? I have empathy. I know it must be hard to be a fucking loser. Seriously, dude, what the fuck are you doing here? This dude has bested you in every way, so we know you hate him. You went first, he went 6, and he still took your spot and sent you off to Buffalo. He's been cucking you for years, and yet here you sit. You like that shit, don't you, you sick fuck? Tom, do us a favor and fuck this dude's wife already and get it over with. The only ring you have is the one Tom won for you. So your Super Bowl ring is just like my strap-on. Just because you wear it doesn't make it real. Drew. Honestly, if you put yourself out of your misery tonight, we'd all understand. But I just want you to know, you still be the second best Patriot to do that. Tom, I'm so honored, dude. But I have to say, for a guy who doesn't like black people, you sure do a lot of nigga shit. You wear all your rings, you love the Migos, you took out an illegal PPP loan, and you refuse to raise your kids. I actually think that's why you left the Patriots. You were too black for Boston. I know retirement is hard. I too have retired something. I put down dick years ago. And GOAT to GOAT, I have to say, I'm ready for one last game. And I know you want to know what it's like to score one more time. And I just want to know if my pussy's still good. And who would be a better judge? But this isn't sexual. I'm not hard up like Nikki. This is completely a fact-finding mission. So no Luther Vandross, no candles, just me, cocked open on the table, OBGYN style, hospital gown. You come in with your Uggs, dick already hard. Dick already hard, because I'm not doing all that. You have on a hospital gown too, but it's backwards so the dick can stick out. You hut twice, and then you stick it in, bam. One strong stroke, then you pull out slow. We towel down, high five. You can be my final completion. And I can be the first time you look a black woman in the eyes.
Keep it going for Leslie fucking Jones!
The fuck is up? Let me see. The fuck did they book me for? Shit! How y'all doing? Y'all cold? Cause it's cold in the muck. What the fuck? I supposed to, my nose running and shit. Damn! Only reason y'all know it's supposed to be running in LA is if you're doing cocaine.
Please bring out the greatest lineup of comedians I have ever played with in my life. Nate Bargatze, Jim Gaffigan, Sebastian Maniscalco. Thank you for coming out to see us. We love performing for you. Thank you for supporting Netflix and the festival and comedy. Hit it.